everyone, welcome back to another video. I am filming this on my phone because my camera pooped out on me 3 times with the battery. So I figured we'll just do it from this angle. I hope you guys don't mind. So I've been thinking about what I should do for this video, and my brain is not there. I've been a little bit scatterbrained lately just because of other things that are going on. And so I just thought I would give you kind of like a little bit of an update of what I've been doing for the past couple weeks. And to start off, I just can't wait until the 2022 Traveler's Notebook insert for next year comes out. I really want to get it because I have been obsessing over that style of decorating. I'm not really getting it to plan because I have my Hobonichi cousin and I have a B6 planner that is going to replace my B6 Slim, which is over here, and going to replace like my Nolte. So I really want to use it to kind of stamp in it and journal in it. And that's one of the new things I'm going to be getting this year. So I can't wait till that comes out. Plus, I also want to get the new Traveler's Notebook Ace Hotel edition. So I'm waiting for the insert to release on the Traveler's Notebook website. And I think that's not until October 1st. Also, I have yet to finish my sketchbook, and I think it's gonna happen soon. I don't want to just put sketches in it. I want to make like a really nice piece, with like the birds and things, but I'm thinking about I don't know, another subject matter. So I just haven't been on top of this one as I've been the past couple weeks. In fact, since I got my new sketchbook, I've been kind of working on this one, and this one actually has a lot of different kind of sketches. I'm using different materials, still watercolor, but also I'm using fine liners and colored pencils, and I'm really liking how it's turning out. I discovered very quickly how the paper does not perform as I had expected it to, with it being cellulose, and also the material of the paper is not even throughout. And so I've been getting some of those blooms that unfortunately you can't really work around. Well, I have to work around it. I can't really fix it because it's not me, it's actually the paper. So I decided to keep it more of like a sketching type of book and not really like the pieces I've been creating in my cotton sketchbook. Also, I've updated my Sendak roll, and rather than put in a whole bunch of pens and pencils with some of the watercolor brushes, I've decided to just put my watercolor brushes. And I've actually been adding quite a lot of watercolor brushes to this case, and between all of them, I'm realizing how much I absolutely love the Princeton line. And I've been using not just like one line in particular. I started off with Heritage, but I'm actually also using their Neptune series. And I got this is one of the newest ones. This is a 1.5 Mottler. Is that what it's called? Mottler. And it's such a soft and pretty brush. I have to take care of it, so it sits like this, stored with the bristles face down so that they can dry properly and not damage the ferrule and, you know, fall apart like many of my previous watercolor brushes have. So I kind of just hang it up on my little cart over here, and it works just fine. So yeah, I've updated these, mainly watercolor brushes, which makes sense. And then I roll it like this where it's open, and then I can just pull my brushes out as I need them. And so that's new. I have a couple of things in the works coming. They probably won't be here for a while, and when they get here I will of course share that with you. But they are camera related and art related items. Me and my husband recently celebrated our 7th anniversary, which was yesterday, and he ended up getting me some new headphones. They are a Sony brand, and they came perfectly in time because my other headphones, which I did buy from Amazon, fell apart. And it was so disappointing. I was really sad because I didn't realize how much I depended on them, especially when my kids are like in the next room and being really loud, which I know you guys have heard before. And I'm trying to do work, whether it's draw or actual work on my computer, and I just need to focus. Those headphones have helped me because they help block out, you know, outer sound. I forgot the name of how they describe it, but yeah, so even sometimes I just put them on and I don't even have music coming out of them or anything. I just put it on to muffle the outside noise. So this past week maybe it's why I'm so frazzled, and I'm just kind of like, I need to just hone in on the things I need to do. But anyway, my husband got them for me, and they're charging right now. I haven't used them yet, but they will definitely be used this today and, you know, for the rest of its days. I mentioned this on Sunday. I will be kind of turning off the daily lettering challenge just because it takes up a lot of time, and I do the videos through Instagram, and so I'm just gonna put it on pause. You know, it's the end of the year, and that's when a lot of things are happening, especially with the holidays and family and things like that. So I just wanted to kind of focus on things that are really important to me, and the lettering challenge is definitely something that can be postponed until next year. Also, I've updated my Nolte setup, and I put it in my Rotor Faden, and I really love this one. This is the one that has the brown leather on the front, and it's always looked like this. I think the only thing that separates it from when it was brand new is some of the scratches. It does scratch up a bit, so like these little scratches here. But other than that, it doesn't really age in the sense of color, because this has always been the color. And maybe it has darkened just a tad a bit, but I really like putting it in here, and it fits perfectly. I think it could also accommodate something a little bit bigger because there's room up at the top, but I think it fits really great, and it allows me to put more things in here. So I have all my little pocket stickers that will fit in here, and then behind it I even put the Hobonichi picture insert in here, which holds a lot of my stickers. And I've been using stickers the past couple weeks in here to mark like certain things that we're doing, and yeah, it works great. And then in the back, the field notes notebook, which I don't really use for anything. I guess it's just kind of there in case I need to jot anything down, numbers or anything like that. But I usually have my B6 close by to where I just do that in here. So been working on that. I love my little pouch. Oh wow, I didn't realize it has a little mark there. I don't know if that's always been there. It doesn't look as dark as it does on the camera. It's almost a little bit hard to notice when you're looking at it normally. But I love this pouch. It's stuffed with a bunch of stuff, and I take this around the house with me everywhere. I have like a little tin can of stickers. I have some fine liners, some gel pens, and some fountain pens in here. I have the Amazon little cheap double-sided tape, which actually works pretty good. A book page holder and some tape, some pencils, and my other brush, which I haven't used a lot lately, but I definitely will be in my new sketchbook, a stamp and eraser and a hair tie. Yeah, so that sits on my desk and typically goes almost everywhere with me. I've also changed up my palette a little bit, and that little black tin palette I had, I ended up taking all those out and putting it in my pink tin can, like back to where it originally was. And that's just because I use my other plastic one more often, and I figured I need to kind of remove some of the clutter on my desk. So I've been putting everything back in here, and I use this on occasion, but I mainly use my big palette. I also pulled out my Zig Kuretake palette, which I haven't used in a long time. I got it from JetPens about like 4+ years ago. I know it's documented somewhere on my YouTube channel, but yeah, I've been using that mainly in my sketchbook to try to avoid myself from using my professional paints. And plus the water, like the difference between the professional and, you know, some of the basic, or I think I would say they're basic. Maybe the Winsor & Newton are the student grade, which is a little bit higher than basic. But I would say these are basic now that they're dry. And what I'm noticing is that they are hard to re-wet. Like 20 times harder to re-wet than your professionals. Like you wet the professionals, you could spray them in advance or put a couple of drops of water, or just even take water from your water container and drop it on top of the professional watercolors, and literally you're picking up paint. But with these, it's like you have to scrub your water brush on the paints, and then maybe you start to see color after about a minute. That's the only problem. So it makes it difficult to do something really quick. If I only have about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and I want to just pick up a watercolor brush, I usually always go to my professionals so that I can hurry up and paint something really quick, because those are the urges I've been getting. And so I pulled out my Kuretake, and the Kuretake does pretty good with that. The only difference is that it's a lot bigger and clunkier because I got the 18. So this is what it looks like. It's really big in comparison to like the Winsor & Newton ones, and the lid comes all the way off. So it's not like I can just pick it up and just take it anywhere without like some thought to what I'm doing like I can with the other thing. So I just do it on my desk. I keep it here, open it up, and do some watercolor play. But yeah. What else? Another thing that's on my desk again is this pouch, which stays open because there's far too many stickers for it to close at the moment. Plus, I find that when it's open like this, it stays and sits on my desk like perfectly fine, versus when it's closed, it almost has to lean up against the desk. So that's one of the reasons why I just kind of keep it open like that. And I have my pouch behind me, which I kind of just set all of my notebooks in here to kind of keep it off of my desk. And so when things aren't in use and I need more room, especially for painting, I would just kind of put everything in here, or I might even put it over here on that table. But I find that it would be really cool if I had a separate place to do watercolor, and I have been thinking about getting a standing desk. And I think it would be really cool if I could get a standing desk to go on this side of my office, to where I could raise it up and it would just be a permanent standing desk, and it would fit over this Cricut over here and then over the other things, because if I can turn it for you guys, you'll be able to see. I think it would be really cool if I could just have it sit over on top of everything and have that as like a painting location in my office. But as of right now, I'm still pretty happy with the space that I have and grateful for what I have. Yeah, so that's about it. Sorry, that was really loud. So that was about it. I really hope that you guys found this video interesting, just to kind of catch up with things that are going on in my office and creatively. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, rest of your Friday ahead, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.